Minister of Defense Ethan Pinnock has won the Player of the Year award for Brentford.
Grand finale. It still might be. It is.
Nicholson! Wow! Jamaica have a lifeline. How about this?
Big up Gunnaz podcast.
The Gunnaz podcast.
Listen, if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us out here at the channel, and yeah, it's a community here that we're trying to build. I love on the last Leon Bailey episode that if you guys saw, if you guys didn't see, please go and check it out. But yeah, the conversations that we had in the comments were really great, and I'm really deeply appreciative. But let's get straight into Ethan Rupert. Rupert, the man might come from England, but the man named Rupert Pinnock. So yeah, Ethan is a 32-year-old. He is 6 feet 2 inches tall. So he has the build of Premier League centre back. He's also left-footed, which is a big deal. And he recently won the Player of the Year award. Ethan, as I believe, is immensely talented. He's just a quality player. He came from literally the lower leagues, the non-league game, to rise all the way up to the top, to the Premier League, and it's a huge moment for him. He has won the Player of the Year for Brentford, voted by the fans, not even by the club, which is just immense. He joined the Bees in 2019, and he has gotten 165 caps and scored 9 goals, which is a pretty decent return. Yeah, he plays for us here at the Reggae Boyz. Us, JFF. If you're looking to sponsor us here at the Gunnaz YouTube channel, the email is in the description. So, yeah, man, let me know. But yeah, he is just a really talented centre back. He's composed. He did score against Man City, which I hope Mikel Antonio does. Big up yourself, Mikel. And to all the mental health that you're going through, on a serious note, like here at Gunnaz, like honestly, if you're struggling, reach out to us. Like, we're not that far away. We're a DM away. And if you guys ever need help, we're a community and we're trying to build that. But yeah, getting straight back into the video, he has 10 caps for us at the Reggae Boyz. And he's in like the 98th percentile for aerial duels won this season. And if you know anything here at Gunnaz, we always talk about Mikel Arteta's duels, right? And yeah, he's in the 90th percentile. He has gotten like 70% aerial duels and ground duels completed, which is, yeah, that means 7 out of 10, crosses into the box he's dealing with. So that's a pretty decent return from just him alone. But I think other than to big him up, and I'd love to have Ethan on the channel at some point, so that'd be really immense. I just wanted to talk about the fact that there are really 3 things that I really want to focus on. Number 1, his consistency. Ethan, since 2018-19 season, when I think he was at Barnsley, because even before that he had a big injury, he has gotten at least 30 caps, right? And I mean, not 30 caps, but has had 30 appearances, and that's a big deal. Having that many appearances every season as a centre back means that he's just extremely consistent, and I feel like he's underrated. I feel like centre backs in general across the Premier League are just really underrated, and he just genuinely deserves more praise. Yeah, I think he is, because he is a left-footed centre-back, I think he's probably top 5 left-footed centre-backs. Off the top of my head, I can think of Gabriel, Ake, Guardiola, and I think he could really fight it out with Martinez, but I think he could be looking to go to another top club. Brentford has done him well, and I understand that he's gotten the Player of the Season award, but he's 30, and he's a centre-back. So he could have another big move in him, technically. I know Ben Mee just, extended his contract. So, if he wants to stay and keep that partnership going, I completely respect that, because, sometimes a player is going to be happy with the level that they're playing at, and I completely think that's fair and valid. But I think Manchester United honestly could be a perfect destination for him. I think if I was looking across at any of the top clubs, everybody's starting to get a left-footed centre-back. He could provide some cover at Arsenal, but I think that would be a little bit rough because I don't think he's as adaptable as like a Jakob Kivior or a Timber. That is the profile that Mikel is trying to get. But I think Manchester United fighting it out with Martinez, who is so injury prone and is also so versatile, he could get that starting berth. I think there are many other clubs across the Premier League that he could look for, but I think Brentford is definitely a good place. But to make that step up, I think he could go across Europe. There's so many clubs across Europe that would want Ethan Pinnock. And yeah, I think that'd be an amazing next step for him. Another thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that he only has one yellow card for the entire season at centre-back for Brentford this season, who have at some times struggled. So the composure that he has on the ball, and the composure that I want to bring up, the composure, the experience, as well as who he is as a player, right? Who he is as a professional. I think that's the thing that I think about with Ethan Pinnock most across the Reggae Boyz. If I was to give them a quality, is that he's professional, right? He turns up, he reps the, he's our Minister of Defense around the back, right? And I wish he wasn't injured for the Nations League. But I think he could be another captain for us. I don't really see who across that team outside of Blake. If there was a vice captain, I think Pinnock would be almost the perfect number 2. And I don't really think that's a hot take. I think he has experience. He plays out at the back. He controls his line very well. Brentford had an amazing season last season, and maybe it was due to David Raya being there and having the most saves in the league. But yeah, I think that Ethan Pinnock is such a quality player. And everything that's going on with Blake, unfortunately getting injured recently, I think he really has an opportunity to get into that team as our potential captain if he does come on for the Copa America. But yeah, I think that's really all I had to say about him. I put this city in the background, and let me know if you like the new background. Let me know if you like the setup. Let me know how we can improve our videos. We're always trying to improve for our community, and hopefully Walker will be crying tears and Cole Palmer will be smiling like how he's smiling weirdly in this because Ethan Pinnock had just scored. But yeah, best of luck to him in his last game. I completely forgot who they're playing. But if you're new here, please subscribe. If you stayed with me till the end of the video, say Cole Palmer. Confuse people in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Buy us a coffee if you can. Every contribution to the channel, whether it's a comment, like, share, or subscribe, is deeply appreciated. And until the next one, peace.
Big up Gunnaz podcast.
The Gunnaz Podcast.